Jesper, you were in Washington visiting Bungie.
Halo was one of my favorite games of all time, so of course it was an honor to visit Bungie. And we got there and sat down and played basically Halo 3 for 5 or 6 hours. So I played a lot, which is very nice. Although we only played the multiplayer, most of which you're gonna play in the upcoming beta. But we also tried some other maps and saw some other new stuff that's still not revealed to the public yet.
So how did it feel?
It still feels very much like Halo, of course. There's been some new additions which changes the gameplay a lot actually. And I think they've made some nice, minor adjustments to some of the weapons. The game does feel better than Halo 2. I enjoyed it more, and I also got way more kills than I did in Halo 2, so I fared a lot better. That's always good.
What extra additions have they added?
One of the big ones is the equipment, which you use with the X button now. So that can be like, you have this bubble shield, which was shown in the TV commercial last year. You can drop a gravity lift, so you can be pushed up in the air. And all sorts of, weird stuff. There's only one item in the level at once. You can pick it up and then drop it at any given point. It might not be an advantage for you, but it will, change how the fight will turn around. Another great new addition is that you have these large-scale weapons. One of them is the automatic machine gun, which is usually equipped on a station, so you can't move it, but then you can take it off and walk around with it like a huge machine gun. And you also have that kind of weapon with a rocket launcher. With those weapons, you're really slow. You see everything from a third-person view. They're good against vehicles, and if you're trying to mow down a lot of enemies coming at you, then they're really good. And they're, pretty fun to use actually.
How about the visuals?
Well, I wasn't that impressed, to be honest. A lot of people have said that Halo 3 looks like a Halo 2.5, but well, that's not quite true. It does look a lot better than Halo 2, but not enough, I think. Bungie drew a comparison. They had a map in Halo 2 called Zanzibar, and now they've remade it in Halo 3 and called it The Last Resort. And you could definitely see how much it has improved. But, if you look at Halo 3 standalone as a next generation game, it doesn't come out as the best looking title. That's what you would expect from a game like Halo. It's Bungie, you expect them to deliver the absolutely best you can get. And we've only seen the multiplayer, and so far, it's not the best looking multiplayer game out there.
What are you really looking forward to in Halo 3?
I'm really excited about the single player, but unfortunately I didn't get much knowledge about that on the trip. I do know that Bungie feel very confident about the soundtrack for the next game, like Martin O'Donnell. This is going to be his biggest piece ever. Also that there's been some really cool adjustments to the artificial intelligence, and they're trying to make some large-scale battles and really make this game more epic than ever. And on the multiplayer side, I'm really looking forward to the fact that you can save films. You can also do that in single player, but I think it's gonna be most useful in multiplayer. So you can, after you play the match, you can save the match as a film. It doesn't take up much space, but you can go into this film and edit it so you can change the cameras and change the time of the event and stuff like that. And you can actually upload the movie so other players on Xbox Live can see it.
Nice.
That's pretty nice. You're getting a lot of statistics in Halo 3. So you have a rank, and you can advance in this rank throughout your life, and that's a nice addition. I've always wanted that, so I can become Master Sergeant or whatever. And also the fact that you can actually now change your armor. So you can have a different helmet than usual, and you can have different faceplates and stuff like that. It's small additions, but I think it will turn out nice in the end.
And also to make it more personalized.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing a lot of stuff about that, and I really like how you can watch your statistics on the screen and how you can look at your friends' statistics. And already now, the menus are very responsive, very fast. The data is very accessible and very quick to load. That's always very, very good. I think they're gonna take the lead again in the multiplayer area when it comes to console games. I think it's gonna be a really, really enjoyable multiplayer experience.
Have they mentioned anything about if they're going to be starting working on Halo 4?
Actually, I asked them about what they're gonna do next, because as they said, Halo 3 is the end of this story trilogy. You won't see any more to this story exactly. Of course, there will be side stories, and you're seeing Ensemble Studios working on Halo Wars, and Peter Jackson and his newly formed development team are also working on a Halo side project. But the question is whether they want to, continue working on Halo or not, and they're not quite sure yet, because even though they can grow tired of Halo, especially when they're nearing completion and the workload is at maximum, when they get back from vacation and get settled down, they still want to develop in this universe. I'm not quite sure yet. I couldn't really get a feeling for what they want really, but I think we're gonna see more Halo from Bungie. Maybe they're gonna work like on 2 projects at the same time, perhaps.
Well, that sounds really exciting.
Yep.
Thank you for your time. See you again soon. Bye.